morning and welcome to Horse Talk number 4, and today we'll be doing lateral flexion. Lateral flexion is basically asking the horse or teaching the horse to move his head left and right with no resistance or very little resistance. So when you ask for that head with the rein or the lead line, he gives you the head both left and right. This is Paula Dean, Spring Valley Farm Halflinger, and don't think she's really good at it, but we'll see because I haven't done any lateral flexion with her. Lateral flexion is used basically to teach a horse to steer initially. It's also used to make them nice and supple once you get in the saddle, and also it's the beginning of the emergency one rein stop. I like to do the groundwork first. It makes it easier when you get in the saddle. They understand a little bit better. I would start off with the lead line and a halter. I like to use a rope halter. It gives a little bit more pressure on the nose when you're training, but also train them in a bitless bridle that you're using or a snaffle bit that you're using as well. The method is basically standing at the barrel of the horse and then asking him to stand still, and then what you're going to do is lift up on the lead line with just a little pressure, especially when you're teaching a brand new horse, a young colt, or you're restarting a horse, or it's a horse that just doesn't give his head freely. So his attention's a little bit elsewhere right now. So what you do is you pick up on the lead line, and if he starts to move, you move with him. The intent is to get him to give you just a little bit ahead, but with no movement. So when he stops, I stop. And then I rub on him and letting him know that was the right answer. I'll move him forward here a little bit, and then we'll ask again. And then I'll come up alongside the barrel, and we're going to pick up that lead line. Remember the phases, just a little bit, release it quickly when he gives you just a little bit. So I'm going to ask for the head with a little bit of pressure. Increase it a little bit and just hold what you got. Some people like the bump. When he gives a little bit, release it completely and then give him some love. And repeat a little bit. When he gives it to you, rub him. Again, if he moves, you move with him and you keep the pressure you have until he stops and gives you that head. So right here, if he's moving and I'm asking for that head, I'm going to move with him. I'm not going to release the pressure until he stops in his position, gives me his head, then I'll release it. And remember, you're releasing it quickly. Okay, you may ask, how supple, how soft should the horse be on the ground? This is Royal, Spring Valley Farms Royal, Frisian stallion. I've tied one of his horse hairs to the lead line and to the halter. So there's one of his horse hairs between. So to give you an idea of how soft he should be, I'm going to ask Royal to give me his head without breaking that horse hair, and then give him some love when he gives me the answer.